Okay, hi everyone. Travel Addict Guy here. I'm with Yameley, and I'm with, your name is?
Francisca.
Francisca, yes, very nice. And I'm at this place that sells real estate here on the Costa del Sol. It's called Grupo La Costa Propiedades. So very, very nice. And I know Yameley she's a friend of mine, and I know her quite well, and she sells real estate here on the Costa del Sol. So I'm going to give you guys some information today about how to purchase real estate in Spain, or especially in Andalusia and the Costa del Sol. So I'd like to ask you a few questions, Yameley, about real estate and as a foreigner, purchasing property as a foreigner. Now, let me ask you this first of all: is it easy to purchase property if I'm a foreigner?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Usually you have to go through a procedure, you have to make your Spanish documents, but we can help you also within the whole process. We guide you through the whole process.
Okay.
And then we of course show you the properties you want, and we explain to you how is the process, what you need to do, everything step by step.
Okay, very nice. That's what we're looking for. So now, how would I find these properties? I can find them through the internet, or I can come here personally. I can find properties. How would I select a property?
Okay, many customers who lives outside Spain, they first contact us through email, through our website.
Okay.
And they tell us what they want, what they're looking for.
Okay,
then
very good.
we send them some options, and eventually when they are coming, we can show you some properties that match their search of criteria. If somebody wants to buy the property, then while it's here, we do all the documents, all the...
Now let me ask you this, is it different depending on the country you're from? Because I have a lot of people that watch my videos. A lot of them are from the UK, they're from England, they're from Ireland, places like that. I also have people from America, are Canadians as well. So would that make a difference if I'm Canadian, if I'm American, if I'm British? Does that make a difference on the process that you have to go through to purchase a property here in Spain?
What makes a difference is that, for instance, if you are a European citizen and lives in a country that has euro,
okay, it's easier.
Yeah, in some way, yeah. Because otherwise we have to go through other process of changing currency and stuff. But as I told you, we have our lawyers, we have all the...
Okay, and you have the Spanish lawyers here that are used to dealing with foreigners to purchase a property. Okay, let's take for instance American. Okay, so say I'm an American, I find a property here in the Costa del Sol, I find a property here, we're in Benalmádena, that's where they're located. What would be my next step?
Well, we have to ask for an NIE, for a Spanish ID number.
Okay, let's tell everybody about the NIE. Okay, what is the NIE exactly? Explain it to everyone.
It's like the ID for foreigners. It's número de identidad de extranjeros. It means it's like a usual ID, but it's different from Spanish citizens' ID.
Okay, so it's an NIE, and basically it's some kind of tax identification, basically, yeah. Isn't that correct? So it's how you would pay your taxes here in Spain, and it's similar to in America to a social security number, I would say, something like that.
They need to pay to get it, the NIE.
Ah, they have to pay to get the NIE.
Yes,
okay. So and what does that cost to acquire the NIE?
It's not much. It's maximum 1 or 200 euros.
1 or 200 euros. Okay, so not very expensive. If I need to get that NIE, can I do that from America or from Canada, or I have to actually come to Spain to get the NIE?
They can do, like a bank guarantee.
Okay.
And they can to order someone to make,
okay, that's like Gestor, right? What they call it?
Well, Gestor, or just one normal person, if they make
it's
the authority.
Yes. Spanish lawyer, isn't
Spanish lawyer, they make it, the authority, and then they can, under notary, they can buy from there.
Okay, so you actually don't even have to come to Spain. You can do it all through a lawyer here, through your office and everything like that.
If it's not a lawyer, it's just one person, a confident person, and they make it, under notary, the notary, it must to make, the powder, we call powder, to buy all what they want. They don't need to, we can sell everything, by emails or pictures or
Okay, well that's an option, but I mean personally, I would think that I think it's a good idea to come here and take a look at the property and make sure that you see what you're buying. I think that that's something that I would give as an advice. I would make sure that you like the neighborhood and you like the property yourself. I think that that is something that you could probably do. Now, if I come here to Spain on a vacation, something like that, I want to look at some properties. Is it very, very easy? You can just show me around, Yameley? How does that work?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, well, say I'm taking a vacation, for example, Costa del Sol. I'm coming this summer, for example, and I'm coming with my wife. Okay, I want to retire in Spain, and I want to look at some properties. Can I contact you, and you can show some properties?
Yes, yes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. That's very, very good to know that. I wanted to tell you, everyone, that I have a special relationship here with Yameley, and I'm actually working with this company now. So you can either contact me direct, or you can contact Yameley on my behalf. I'm going to leave all the information in the description below in this video, and you can either contact her or contact me directly, and I can even go with you to look at the property. I was looking for someone that knows this kind of information and this process. So I'm very happy to find Yameley. So I'm gonna maybe do some work together, do some real estate property sales as well. So let me ask you about the market now. How is the market right now? Is it kind of down a little bit? I'm thinking that now might be a good time to buy. Maybe the price have come down a bit.
Yes, exactly. It's the best time to buy. We are hoping or expecting to prices in the next year, 2021, they will be cheaper, the properties. Okay. As we all know, this COVID situation has put the economy in some uncertainties. Many people want to sell their property, and not so many
are buying right now. So it's a buyer's market right now.
Yeah.
They actually, in the 2020, all the properties has gone down around 15%, 16%, in the TV and the notice they say about 6%, and it's not true, we're feeling, 16, 20%. But this year's 2021 is the first time, I think it's the best time to buy.
Yes. We're going to go over basically what you have to do to purchase a property here in Spain. So now if we select a property and say let's go with this $200,000 amount, Yameley. So if we purchase a property for $200,000, there's some kind of taxes involved, right?
Yes, correct. It depends on if the property is a new property or if it's second-hand property.
Okay.
If it's a newly built property, then you pay like 12.5% of taxes.
Okay, 12.5%. Okay.
Yes, and around 10% if it's a second-hand property.
Okay, very good. And I see these are called ITP tax. That's the second-hand tax, transmission tax, and the VAT tax is the VAT, which is like value-added tax.
Exactly, yes.
Very, very good. And there's some kind of legal tax act also, 1.5%. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, very, very good. Okay, so now these are the steps you have to go through. I see them outlined here. So basically you have to reach an agreement. So you will go ahead and put in your offer, and then you have to see if it will be accepted. Is that basically how it works?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's say we put in our offer and it was accepted. Now what is the next step? We have to reserve a contract?
Do you reserve, yes, that property?
Now how does that work exactly, the reservation of the contract?
Yeah, the down payment for reservation is usually about 6,000 euros.
Okay, so I have to put down 6,000 euros, okay, to reserve the contract, okay?
Yes, and then the buyer reserves the property for you.
Okay.
And you have the time for making everything clear. All the process. And if you don't buy the property, then you might lose those 6,000 euros.
He has to give the 6,000 back.
Exactly.
Okay, very, very good. Okay, then I see the next step is to choose a lawyer or a legal representative. Okay, so how does that work? You can help me with that process here?
Yes, we do help you, and it's highly recommended. A good thing to do for avoiding surprises, properties that are not what they promise. So yes.
I think that you definitely need a lawyer. I would recommend definitely you need a lawyer, and that is one of the benefits of going with Yameley here, that she has contacts to a lot of lawyers that they use in Spain, and they deal with a lot of foreigners all the time. So that is one of the benefits of going through this company. You can offer a discounted rate to the people that follow my channel and that want to purchase a property. So I definitely recommend that you contact me directly. I'm going to leave my information there, or you can contact Yameley and make sure that you mention that you found her in contact from this video from Travel Addict Guide, so you can get that discount on the transaction. So it's very, very important. Okay, now what is the next step there? After we have the lawyer secured, we go to step number 4, and that is to purchase the sale or deposit contract. Okay, how does that work exactly?
It usually takes place 2 weeks after accepting the offer.
Okay.
And your attorney will have to complete your search. Will make sure that the property, everything is okay.
Okay, so there's like no liens on the property. There's no other loans that you don't know about. Exactly.
Yeah,
Very, very important. That's why you need a lawyer. So definitely go through that process. Okay.
And then we go, if everything's okay, we go to the signing the contract, and the buyer normally pays 10%.
Okay.
Of the sale price to the seller.
Okay, so you have to pay 10% of the price at that time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this works a little bit differently than in America. Okay, now what is the next step then? Step number 5 I see is signature of the deed before a notary. How does that work, Yameley?
We go to a notary with all the documents from the property, all the documents from the buyer and the seller, and the notary makes the buying and selling documents, I'd say, and after that the buyer will pay the rest of the property.
Okay, so then you move on to the next step, which is paying for the property. Actually, it's is that what's called the registration here?
Yeah.
You will need a NIE, isn't that correct, to purchase the property?
It's not always that you need a NIE.
Okay.
For example, if your property costs more than 500,000 euros, there is a way of having a Visa Gold, and then we do like a whole process, and for you and your family can get documents in Spain.
Okay, so basically if the property is under 500,000, I'm going to need the NIE, correct?
Yeah, it's recommended.
And the NIE is you need a, it's basically, it's not that hard to get that. It's basically like some kind of tax number. So it's similar to a social security number in America. And it gives you like a tax identification number so that you can pay the government the taxes. Basically, that's what it is, right?
Yes, you might also not a physical person, but a company.
Okay.
And Spanish company. In that case, you can buy a Spanish.
And this is something that the lawyer will be able to help us with, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, very good. Now you talked about that if you're buying a property for 500,000 or more. That is quite interesting because we were talking earlier to one of the bosses here, and he told me that if you go ahead and purchase that property, you can get like some kind of gold visa. That's what you were saying, and you can basically get residency or even citizenship automatically. Isn't that how that works?
And it's very quick process.
Wow.
It's very handy actually.
Wow, so that's...
If you are thinking about moving to Spain, that's highly recommended.
So that's very, very interesting. So if you want to retire in Spain and you want to fast track that, you can purchase a property for 500,000 euros or more, and you will go ahead and fast track your way into citizenship, basically, and for all of your family even. So that is very, wow, that is very, very nice. So that is nice that Spain offers that. Okay. So let's move into the last part. That would be the registration. After we have the deeds and signed by the notary, isn't that how that works? And then we go ahead with the registration. That is the time when we pay the rest of the money to the seller, right?
Yes, and you get the keys.
And we get the keys. Yes, that's the nicest part of the whole thing. Wow, then you become an actual owner of property in Spain. That is fantastic. Wow.
Yes.
So nice. So then the property gets registered, I see, through the notary. They will register the property?
Yes, and I have to say there are notary fees also.
Okay.
For example, for a property that might cost 200,000 euros, the notary fees might be between 400 or 600 and 600.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so that's good. So obviously there's going to be fees along the way. You have to pay the notary, you have to pay the lawyer, but these are things that has to be done. So obviously it's similar in any country. When you're buying property, you have to pay these type of fees. Okay, so what is number 7? Notary and registration fees. That's what you talked about.
Yes.
What are the taxes paid by the buyer? I see this.
Yeah, you have to pay some taxes that are transmission taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's about for a property that costs less than 400,000 euros, it's around 8%.
Okay.
And for a property between 400,000 and 700,000, it's around 10%.
Okay, very good. So we were talking, we were talking about a round number here, I believe, before. So basically, if I purchase a property, let's go with that round number again. I like that. For 200,000 euros in Spain, altogether, what am I going to pay with fees, with lawyer, with tax, with everything? What do you expect to pay exactly?
Approximately 238,000.
Okay, so that's very good to know. So if you want to buy a property that costs 200,000, you're going to have to pay the extra taxes. You're going to have to pay the fees, the lawyer, the notary. So basically, you're around 19% more. That's what she said. So it comes to around 238,000. Now it's going to vary on a particular property, and that's something that when you call Yameley or you call myself, that we can work out and we can do that. So that's very good. So thank you so much for this information, Yameley. Wow, that's very, very good. And I think you did a great job. Thank you so much. And you also speak Swedish, you said, right?
Yes. I speak Swedish, so you can copy also and speak Swedish.
I know I have a few people in Sweden that follow my channel, so that's very, very nice.
I do speak Russian also, so if you have Russian followers.
Wow, she speaks Russian too. Very, very nice. Okay.
So we will try to help you in the best way and welcome you to Spain. Must say that this is a lovely place to live.
Yes, it's a beautiful place.
Well, you know already because you follow.
Yes, I like to do videos, especially in Spain and all over. So very, very nice. So I think we're going to show you guys a couple properties that are available right now, just to give you an idea what the prices are. So we can go ahead and do that after this. And I think we've got all the information. Now, if you guys need any more information, you can contact Yameley, or you can contact me, or you can also leave a comment below and a question, and I will go ahead and contact Yameley and get that information for you. So thank you so much, Yameley, for that information.
You're very welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and pass your contact over to my viewers. Thank you. Okay, so these are a couple properties you have for sale, Yameley, right?
Yes. This is lovely. In Benalmadena, very near to us, near the beach,
And I see a couple here. What are the prices? 145,000?
Yes.
And 120, but you said those are kind of small, right?
Well, yes. This is in 52 meters, quadrat meters, and this is a little bit bigger. This is in a Mijas. And we have also...
It's in Mijas Pueblo, right?
This,
That's a nice area to live, I think.
Riviera del Sol is a lovely, lovely place.
Okay, yes. 145,000. And that is, what is the size of that one? That's one bedroom? Or?
No, 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Okay, 2 bedrooms in Mijas Pueblo. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, and what else?
This is a great opportunity. This is very cheap. This is in a studio, 45 meters.
Okay.
And it's very near the beach. It's
nice.
It's great for a summer property that you can. The good thing about us, if, for example, you live in the States, let's say, and you only come in the summer, so we can rent it for you, we can handle your property while you are not here. Oh,
that's very nice. So you can actually rent it for me when I'm not here.
Exactly, we take care of that, so you receive some money while you are not using your property. And when you come, of course, you use it yourself. So many people that do that, we take care of that too. That's good to know if you want to have like an investment, a property for investment, so we can handle that too.
One thing that I forgot to ask you, let me talk about that now. It was the mortgage and the mortgage fee and things like that. Now you put us in touch with the bank if we want to purchase the property. Is that how that works?
Yes, we help you through the process, but we are not the banks ourselves. So it not depends on us, but we can help you definitely with that.
Okay, and I actually talked to a bank here one time because I was looking at some property to see exactly what I had to put down, and I believe you had to put down As a foreigner, you have to put down a lot more than as a Spanish resident. I think they wanted around 20 to 25% down. It might even been more than that.
Yes,
So
that's true.
I think that is what you can expect to put down, a minimum of
Yes.
20 to 25%. It could even be more.
Yes, that's
So
true.
yes, so you're gonna have to have some cash on hand if you want to purchase a property in Spain. So
Yes.
that is one thing to talk about. Very, very nice.
Yeah, we have luxury villas also,
Oh.
like
Luxury villa, very nice. Okay.
1,480,000.
Oh, madre mia.
But you
Okay.
can see we have swimming pool.
Yes, very, very nice.
Everything, yeah. We have also.
I can imagine for that. It must be
Yeah.
very, very nice.
Yeah, this is really, really luxury. But we have also in between like villa chalets with.
Okay.
With your own swimming pool, with garden, with guest house.
Is it possible maybe we could go out and go and look at one of these properties one day? You could take me. We could do
Yes.
another video maybe one day, walk through.
Absolutely, yes.
In fact, that might be another video. I think maybe I'm going to go with Yameley one day and maybe we'll go see a couple of these properties. I think that would be something nice to do and you guys could get an idea of what kind of properties. If that's something you'd like to see, leave a comment below and I'll probably set that up. I think that might be a good video to do in the future.
If you tell in the comments which kind of property would you like to see, like which range of prices.
That's-
so we go directly to what
Very
you
good point.
really want to
Very
see.
smart, very good idea. Okay, very, very nice. And this is the office. Wow, very, very pretty office here. Look at this.
You are seeing us in Christmas celebrations.
Yes, in fact,
Christmas celebrations.
I'm gonna show the outside of this office too. Oh, we have a little dog here too. Look at that. Hello, buddy. Thank you so much for giving us all the information, Yameley. That was so great. And I'm gonna leave all my information for you to contact either myself or Yameley. So if you want to buy a property on the Costa del Sol or in Spain, make sure you contact us and we'll get you the best price and the best information. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Travel Addict Guy. Take care, everyone. Merry Christmas.